Well, this may look like any other smart modern townhouse, but there's much more to it than that. Because this four-bedroom property in the centre of Blythe is one of the first totally eco-friendly houses in Northumberland, and indeed the country. The managing director of the company who built it on behalf of Northumberland County Council is Eric Rosby.
Yes, well, we're standing on the site of the former Newsham Library, and you'll see what we had when we first started was this rather ugly Victorian building left to go derelict. And with a little bit of vision from the council and a little bit of engineering, what we've done is transform that into this wonderful new eco-friendly block.
So how is this property then eco-friendly?
Well, firstly, it's built to the government's new Code for Sustainable Homes. It's built from a revolutionary new building system, and it has a number of features which are not present in normal houses.
Such as what? Can you talk me through them?
Yes, it has solar underfloor heating, it has solar water heating, it has rainwater harvesting system which collects the rainwater and then feeds it back to flush the toilets, so therefore reducing the demand. It has double glazed windows, it's built from sustainable sourced materials, and it has 100% low energy light fittings.
Although it looks the same as most every other house, the way it's constructed is very different, isn't it?
It is, yes. It looks like a normal house. It's rendered on the outside, it's boarded on the inside, but behind the walls lies the heart of the building system.
Can you show me then how this unique construction process works?
Yes, this is the basic building block, and you'll see that it's hollow and it has two walls. This is the thicker of the walls is the external wall, and the thinner is the internal. Now, these are the only houses on the market that actually are insulated both internally and externally. This basic building block is assembled like so. They have interlocking grooves. The blocks merely sit together. You can form an opening by sawing the block, and then at the end where we have the opening, such as a window opening, we close off the ends with these units here, and they provide both the thermal insulation and seal it from an airtight point of view. The whole structure is then filled with concrete, which gives it its thermal strength.
And you've told me about the kind of heating you have, but how do you control it?
Well, we've made the system as simple as possible. It's fully automatic. The only things that the tenants would need to do would be to switch the heating on and off from this small control panel. It's divided into two. We have hot water on one side and we have heating on the other. And this is virtually restricted to on, off and auto.
Now I notice we're in the kitchen and there's no extractor fan. Why not?
Well, that's right. Well, this house is provided with a whole house ventilation system, and it's designed so that the air comes through trickle vents in the front windows. It circulates through the house and it's extracted through the kitchen and the bathrooms up to a fan and then discharged onto the roof.
This looks like an ordinary bedroom, but it's not, is it?
It isn't, no. This has been designed as a study bedroom. Under the Code for Sustainable Homes, it has additional plug points and additional internet connections, but it also can double as a bedroom at ground floor level. Now, if you look at the layout here, we have a bedroom here, we have the kitchen, and we have, through the end of the corridor, we have a full wet room. Clearly, that's something that's designed there for a lifetime, and it can also be suitable for someone in a wheelchair.
Because of the extra wide doors you have?
Yes, there are extra wide doors provided here, and the wheelchair can go into the wet room, and the disabled person can take a shower in the wheelchair if they're unable to do it any other way.
And if they want to use this as an office, there are light considerations as well, aren't there?
Yes, there are. Under the code we have to design the daylight into the room, so we have a calculation that we make that provides daylight. So, and again, provides the daylight means that we're not using the electric lights as much, and that keeps the energy bill down.
This house also includes some unique safety devices too, doesn't it?
It does, yes. It's been designed to the Secure by Design standard, as well as having a full burglar alarm system. It's fitted with special door locks, which, as you'll see, are not the normal mortise lock, which can be easily broken into. This is a full length lock, and it engages at the top and the bottom and at 3 places in the middle. So it's a very, very secure door. Will resist most attempts to get in.
What do you think the advantages are then to tenants who move into a property like this?
Well, the big single advantage is that these should result in very, very low energy bills. We've produced energy performance certificates for the house, and these show that the energy bills for the house should be for heating in the region of £230 a year. That's something like a 70 to 80% reduction on a normal house.
And what about things like water? Because there's a water saving as well, isn't it? Does that reduce bills?
Yes, it does. Yes, the water is harvested from the roof and from the patio areas. It's then transported to underground tanks, and these underground tanks store the water, and then the water is pumped back into the house to flush toilets, and it also provides water for gardening, therefore ultimately reducing the tenant's water bill. The lighting bill should be very, very low, because every single room in the house, and including the outside lights, is fitted with low energy units, bulb units. The outside lights additionally have photoelectric sensors, so that if you switch them on a dusk to dawn sensor, they will come on automatically at night and switch off automatically in the morning. So therefore more energy reducing measures within the house.
But do properties like this cost more to build?
There's a marginal increase over a normal property, but it's not huge, and I think that the investment is worthwhile, because it actually is an investment in the future. It reduces the tenants' outgoings for years to come.
Is this the way forward? Is this the future, do you think?
Yes, I think so. I think this is a house for the 21st century. The main criteria for building in the future, I think, is we all have to reduce our energy bills. Not necessarily from the global aspect, but just for ourselves. We need to keep our energy bills down. The people who can least afford energy are having to pay the most, and therefore hopefully these houses will provide them with much lower bills and make them more affordable to live in.